What is up, guys? Marshall here, and welcome to a pretty special inform analysis episode. I've got two for in this one. I have Team of the Year Xabi Alonso and second inform Pedro from Barcelona. Now, these players were gifted to me very kindly by a fellow FIFA player, and he doesn't even want to be named, so thank you very much to the guy who gifted me these players. It's very much appreciated. Now let's start with Xabi Alonso, Team of the Year version. And being Team of the Year, he's obviously very pricey. 448,000 Xbox 360 and 580 on the PS3. He has a 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, but you don't need that for a kind of DM/CM, especially with Xabi Alonso's passing ability. 93 passing there, that's just his card stats. That doesn't even go into his short passing, long passing, that's just like an average. Shooting superb. If you've never seen Xabi Alonso shoot in real life, you haven't been watching football. Pace, obviously he's getting on, so you expect that in all the players. Now let's have a look at Pedro, the second inform version. And obviously again, a bit like Xabi Alonso, second informs are always a bit dearer than the first one. 60,000 Xbox 360 and 75 on the PS3. He does have 4-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot, though I didn't think he'd have 4-star skill moves, so I've never really seen him do any proper skill in real life. His pace is superb though. 86 pace, his dribbling's brilliant. 87 shooting, passing, yes. The heading, he's just a midget, so he doesn't really need heading anyway because he's not going to get on the end of things, unlike this man, Falcao. He also has a Team of the Year version, and I hope I do get to review that soon. Now into left forward we have David Villa. Much transfer speculation this January about him moving away, possibly to Arsenal. It's never going to happen. We have a former Arsenal player in midfield in Cesc Fabregas. On the right hand side of Xabi Alonso we have DeMarcos. Very fast, unbelievably fast, especially for a centre midfielder. He is brilliant. I never actually tried him before this squad builder kind of thing, but Juan Fran is our right back. Centre backs we have Piqué and Pepe, the two P's obviously of Barcelona and Real Madrid. Brilliant centre back partnership in my eyes. Very strong, very compact, nothing really gets past them. Contrao is our left back simply because Marcelo, his price is just ridiculous. In goal we have Diego Alvarez. If you come up against a Brazilian team, 9 times out of 10 he's the keeper. They all seem to go for him for some reason. Xabi Alonso's in-game stats are bloody outstanding. Just look at some of those. It's just epic. Superb. I've never seen skill stats like that on this game so far. His physical attributes, again, his acceleration, his sprint speed, not high, but you expect that from an aging footballer. His mental attributes are among the best I've ever seen in this game. His interceptions, his aggression, his attacking and positioning, it's superb. Here is Pedro's 91 ball control, 96 curve and 94 finishing. They're the main standouts from his skill attributes. And there's not really anything. He's more of like a nippy little bastard, really. He's just fast, and that's really it. Again, physical attributes. He's got all the pace there, no strength whatsoever. And again, these mental attributes aren't really anything to write home about at all. His attacking position is good, but you expect that. Now into the first game, and straight from kickoff, nice little passing move. Work it out to the right hand side to Juan Fran, who simply just lets rip right into the far corner. My god, man. That's the first thing I did with this team. Straight into the first game. Just pass it around the midfield, and Juan Fran does that. Obviously it doesn't have anything to do with Xabi Alonso, but this does. Good ball from him there. It's cut inside eventually to Pedro. Couldn't really make anything out of that. It works its way to Xabi Alonso, who has his first tester at goal. It was pretty close, but wasn't really going in. And then Xabi Alonso with the through ball, great through ball. I think it was looking for Pedro. Went to Falcao, and Falcao tapped in anyways. So that was me in complete control of this game. Brilliant start I got from that Juan Fran goal. It's 3-3 now. Into the final minutes, 15 minutes to go. Here's Xabi Alonso. I didn't think he was capable of that, but he lets it go through his legs, and the keeper dives out the way of the ball. He must have shit himself when he seen Xabi Alonso bearing down on his goal. Now here again, Xabi Alonso into Pedro. Nice little interplay between the two, and it's tapped in at the far post by Cesc Fabregas. Very close to getting on the score sheet there for Pedro, but it wasn't to be in the first game for Pedro, even though Xabi Alonso did get on the score sheet again. Xabi Alonso with the pass. His passing is superb. I mean, it's just unbelievable, some of his passes. And from the corner, Contrao finds Falcao, who finishes impeccably with that kind of bicycle kick, sideway kick. I'm not sure how you want to put it, but it was a great finish from him. Juanfran winning the header there into Pedro. Pedro works it inside. Now just wait for the opening really on that left hand side. Release via, and look at that, a header from Pedro. Finally gets on the score sheet. I was saying his heading stats don't matter, and they don't. You can't miss a header from there. Don't even know why he felt the need to do a diving header, to be honest. It was just not needed at all. Now into the final game. Xabi Alonso on the score sheet yet again. This guy, he's outscoring Pedro now. I really didn't think he'd get on the score sheet as much, to be honest. I thought he'd be in the midfield, winning the ball back, spreading the play, keeping the ball, but he was involved constantly. Honestly, he was, in terms of him or Pedro, who was more attacking, it was Xabi Alonso. What a goal that is. The cross was meant to be for Xabi Alonso. It's headed out by the defender. Falcao rattles it. He rattles it. A bloody stunner from him. It's on his weaker foot as well, I think. Just, Jesus, man. Class goal. Into another game. It's Falcao on the ball. Into Pedro. Pedro finds Villa, who slots home. That's the final goal of this episode. Now let's get into the ratings. Pedro, he really didn't impress me. I've had many right forwards, and for that reason he gets a 6 out of 10. Honestly don't think he is worth the money, so it's a bit more of a void for him. Whereas Xabi Alonso, he was the complete midfielder. Absolutely sensational. 9 out of 10 for him. What a guy, what a monster. And that's it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, leave some comments in the section below, and I will see you guys next time.